Alright gang, it's been a while since I posted a video pertaining to this Testors gas powered truck. Never had them as a kid. One of my friends' grandfather had a few of them. He was just nuts about them, and he used to run them, and we'd have to fetch them for him because he never really tethered them. He ran them down his driveway or up his driveway. He didn't run them toward the road. He ran them from the road, and we would catch them, bring them back to him, and he'd refuel them, fire them back up, and send them back to us. In that video, I mentioned that this truck didn't run properly. I had to clean the motor out to get it going, and we got it running, ran it up the driveway a couple times. It was a blast. Of course, you know, memory as a child to now. As a child, I thought this thing was super fast, and in reality, they're really not that fast. But I also mentioned that the power wheel here needed to be replaced. So off and on eBay, I would try to find another one of these these Testor trucks, or maybe even the Beetle, just so with a good running engine and a better power tire. Now in that same video, I mentioned that the truck was actually made by Hawk Models in the 70s. They made Beetles, pickups, and vans. This is where this van comes in. Last week, I really didn't have much to do, and I figured, well, let's get on eBay and see if I can find something for parts on some of the projects I have that I haven't completed. Well, this one was the Super Van by Testors, and time was running out on it. And I think when I ran across it on eBay, it was like less than 2 minutes. So I put a bid in for 20 bucks, you know, proxy bid, and I think I paid $14 for it. Now this is supposed to be the Super Van by Testors, but what it actually is just a standard Hawk Models van with a Testor Super Van shell on it. So I went ahead and when I got it, I was all excited about maybe putting good parts on the little truck and then putting the bad parts on the other chassis, and then I had two bodies, just whichever one I wanted to run. But of course I can't do that now because this is basically the toy van. It's a really good looking toy van. They were well made back in the 70s. I think the dates on them were 72, but I don't recall the years, how many years they were sold. I know for sure 72. I never had a Hawk model toy Volkswagen truck or Volkswagen van as a child. I remember seeing them in the stores like, say, Zayre, and we never was able to get one because we only had $1 allowance a week, and I want to say these were a little more than $1 at the time. And my mom, you know, if you didn't do enough to earn a little bit extra allowance, you usually need to save your money. And of course, you know, $1 got you a Hot Wheel car and maybe a candy bar or a Coke back then. And when I say Coke, I don't mean a canned Coke. I mean one of those machines where you go in there, make your selection, the cup falls down, ice drops in, and the solution drops. Way back when. Old fountain machines, I guess. Okay, there is a difference between the two. The van body has inserted plastic headlights and grille, to where the pickup does not. It has decals, and I'll pull the bodies off so you can see the difference in the chassis. Okay, there's both chassis with the bodies removed. This chassis was one with the pickup. It actually still has a seat attached. This van's missing the seat and the steering wheel, or either this chassis. And you see the little gas-powered motor mounts here, and then there's the gear on the wheel, to where this one does not have the motor or the geared wheel. Now the Testor's truck chassis has slots in the bottom of it to where you clip the motor in to hold it into place, to where this one does not. Alright, so we'll just take a look at the van so you can get an idea of what it's all about. And like I said, it's missing the seat and steering wheel, and this is just a basic Hawk Models van. It was never a super van. I guess maybe someone had purchased it another either truck, van, or maybe a Beetle, and swap the bodies off of their I'm sorry, I'm about to say Cox, but the Testors gas-powered car, so they could have a different body. Because in the original video I posted of the Volkswagen truck, the directions sheet that I still have, it stated you could order different bodies. But you know, if you can find them in town, you probably got them a whole lot cheaper in town than trying to order a body with a Superman sticker. So that's the roadside. Here's the rear of the van. Unlike the pickup, the back door does not open. Now the tailgate on the pickup does function, but there's also a tonneau cover on it and it's in really bad shape, so I don't take it off. Alright, there's the curbside of the van. It is missing the decal, unfortunately, but it is a good looking van. Now I have been wanting to get a couple of these, so I'm not upset about what I got. Now my goal is to eventually pick up just a standard toy Volkswagen pickup with the plastic lights and grille on the front, just to have. I never had them as a kid. I just always thought they were cool looking, very well made. I'm glad I got it. I am a little disappointed that it wasn't what I thought I was getting, but again, I'm okay with it. Like I said, I don't think I paid too much for it, because I've seen the Hawk model vans go for around that same price, sometimes a little more, sometimes a little less on eBay. It's something I don't typically see. Actually, I can't recall ever seeing one at a yard sale or flea market when I go to them. So this is okay. Unfortunately, it's blue. Blue is my least favorite color of all, but it works on this van. Now, when I got it, it was just grungy. So I pulled the shell off. I wiped it up pretty good, cleaned it the best I could, cleaned the chassis up, and then it displays very well. Rolls pretty good. So it's going to find a home somewhere on the shelf. Probably have to make a hole. But that's it for this. It's a Hawk model, 1972 release, Volkswagen van. Pretty cool van. I appreciate you guys viewing. Have a great day.